Hey family, welcome back to another vlog. We're opening up in the living room today with me showing you what I've done with my plant area. You see how, hold on, let me sit my coffee down. I'm not on camera at the moment because I am not presentable. But you see how I set my plant up on the log stool? That's so cute. And I like it like this. And then also I brought the ZZ plant. It was kind of sitting back a little bit over there. I brought it more towards the front. And then I took the snake plant, the spiky snake plant, and I pushed it back more in the area where the plant that's sitting on the floor, the ZZ plant, was, because it's taller, right? So that just made more sense, and it just gave this a better look. So I really like that. And I also like the fact that my plant can get more sunlight, because at first it was down so low until I felt like the plants that's in, like, more closer to the dirt inside the pot wasn't getting enough sun. So it's getting more sunlight. As you can see, the sun is directly hitting it, and you know, just the whole thing now versus just right here at the top. And then my plant over here is getting a lot of sunlight as well. So all of my plants now are getting the light that they need over here. So pretty, y'all. I'm just so happy about this area. And now that we are not selling our house, I can comfortably move forward with continuing to decorate. So we got a lot to do on here, y'all. I still haven't found my baskets yet, but I'm pretty sure I will have those down here before this vlog ends. And then I did open up a little bit of sun on my big baby China today, and she is just flourishing so much, y'all. Look at her. She's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I mean, look at how she's standing up. She is so happy in her new home. She is so happy. She had one yellow one growing in over here the other day, and I just clipped it, and she just looks so good. So yeah, y'all, good morning and welcome to another vlog. And I just wanted to say that so y'all, my freezer needs to be cleaned out so bad. It is a chunky mess, and I have to go to the grocery store tomorrow. So I need to get this taken care of. I really need to get a container for Carter's ice creams, because when I dump them out of the box, that's just kind of how they end up in here. And so, yeah, I need to get this taken care of. This is long overdue, honey. I know I gotta make my coffee first. I bought milk for my coffee. Well, I bought cream for my coffee, but I really only use the coconut sugar, because what I'm discovering is that I just really like my coffee black. Like, I'm a real coffee drinker, right? So I don't really have to have the milk no more. I really don't, y'all. Okay, so this is the moment when I realized that this stool was not going to work for this project. Y'all know I sit on this stool to clean out my oven, but this freezer, no, that was not going to work. Guys, I am making dinner right now. I almost burnt the place down like 10 minutes ago. Not intentionally, but the time for...
Merry go round, round with ya. In and out, then up and down, down, down. It's getting old, going around, round with ya. Think I need some solid ground. Merry go.
Let's go. Let's hot. Ooh, that's cold. That's hot. Let's go. Let's hot. Ooh, that's cold.
Riding in my drop top, windows down. Think I'm going crazy, looking for a sign. You and me should stop, settle down. Go our separate ways and never turn around. What can I do? Can play by your rules. I break when I bend over backwards for you. If there's a way to get you to change, I won't be around anymore anyway. Merry go round, round with ya. In and out, then up and down, down, down. It's getting old, going around, round with ya. Think I need some solid change? Would you stay through the pain while I grow? Merry-go-round, round with ya. In and out, then up and down, down, down. It's getting old, going around, round with ya. Think I need some solid ground. Merry-go.
Let's go. Let's not. Let's go. That's hot.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's hot.
Why is there a flag under that? The super thing in the dining room.
I don't know.
Because if you did that, you just move all my ice cream into a different place. I saw you just pulled it. That was the thing.
The one thing that I have definitely learned about this freezer is that you definitely cannot stuff it. I mean, you certainly have to have organization with this type of freezer, because if you don't, it will just, stuff in it will just get lost in the abyss, honey, and it is very frustrating. So I do like the fact that I can remove the top tray and the bottom bucket part of the freezer to just clean it out. I only have to really just rinse it because it's not, no stuck on food or nothing like that. So I do like the fact that I can remove it and clean it that way.
Yeah. Where are these for? Where are these for? For them to come here. That's why the car's slow.
The car slow?
Yeah. That's why they're coming with the very close slow. What the heck? What happened to all my other letters? This didn't happen.
Y'all, I don't never want it to seem like I'm disconnected when my grandson is talking to me. But what I want y'all to understand is that he is a 5-year-old. And I told y'all, he is a motor mouth. He never stops talking. He talks to me all day long. And so I'm engaging in conversation with the 5-year-old all day long. So sometimes, yes, I just have to check out and get in my own world while he's talking.
You know the type, you know the guy. As soon as you're close to erase all the lies, get him out your mind. That's when he finds you. Don't take it as a sign. You know he's lying, saying that he wants to be mine. Like we could be fine. Yeah, somehow he finds you. That's his trick. Say his name 3 times in a mirror and watch your self-respect just disappear overnight. Overnight. Thinking he's slick, putting in just enough words to make you think he deserves some of your time. Oh my, oh my. Even right then everything but can't decide. It's hello, then goodbye. Wish for everyone at the same time. He likes a chase, cause somehow it's safe. Never planning on actually staying. Yeah, you know he's just playing. That's his trick. Say his name 3 times in a mirror and watch your self-respect just disappear overnight. Thinking he's slick, putting in just enough work to make you think he deserves some of your time. Oh my, oh my. Even right in front of his eyes, he wouldn't recognize if there was love. If it was love. Even right in front of his eyes, he wouldn't recognize if it was love. If it was love. No, he wouldn't know. He wouldn't know. No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't know. No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't know. He wouldn't know.
I don't care how clean your home or your freezer looks, honey. Once you start taking things apart, you definitely get to see what needed to be done. There were little gnats dead in here. I'm not sure how well, let me not say I'm not sure how gnats get in the refrigerator because they just do. You opening and closing doors anywhere in your house, things are liable to fly in. So there was ice back there. There were crumbs. There was some little dead gnats and that sort of thing. And so I got a chance to clean that out. And I'm just going to place the ice tray back in here along with the ice cream tray that I just filled. Of course, so that it's not melting while I am cleaning out the tray and the bucket to the freezer. But listen, y'all, I listen to a lot of content here on YouTube, right? Like I listen to a lot of content creators. And one of the content creators that I listen to, she's a reaction channel. And so she does reactions here about some ghetto moms pretty much in what they call the mommy sector of YouTube. And so these women aren't celebrities or anybody like that. They're just regular women raising 3 to 7 kids. Like all of them have anywhere from 3 to 7 kids. No, one of them actually has 9. And so this particular creator that reacts to these women and their lives, you know, she's 52 years old and she has a lot to say about the ratchet way that these women live. And not just that, but she also has, you know, a few things to say about one of the moms in particular that is, you know, her problem is not that she's just ratchet, but that she just seems to be mentally ill and very, very delusional. And so this particular one, now this lady has been reacting right, to these particular moms for about 6 years. She says that she has had her platform for 6 years. She's at about 17,000 subscribers at this point. She gets pretty good views, and she does live streams. Whenever she does her content, she always go live. She has a very humorous, she has very humorous commentary. And, she's just, my apologies, y'all, that was my phone. She has very humorous commentary, and then sometimes it's very serious, but she's very entertaining. And that's one thing about the platform, is that you definitely have to be, entertaining and have something to offer your audience in order to make it on the platform, right? And so she definitely brings that out of all of the other reaction channels that does reactions to these particular moms. She will average about 1,000. She would average about 1,000 people in her live chats each time she goes live, and so yeah, she has pretty good views. And so the one mom that I just mentioned that is not only ratchet but seems to have a mental problem, she, after all these years, has decided that she doesn't have enough drama going on in her life or anything else. And so she has decided to come for this particular reactor. Now, these moms are in their 30s. And like I mentioned, this reactor is in her 50s. And so this one particular mom, she's decided to come for this reactor. She's just all of a sudden decided that she wants to get mad at her and start doxing her, right? Pulling all of her personal information up, pulling things up about her ex-husband and his criminal past, and just, real crazy stuff, right? And so you have the other moms that are saying, look, that's not cool. They're getting on their platform saying, hey, that's not cool. She say things about us too, but she doesn't vlog her life, so she doesn't have to tell us, about her past and that sort of thing, because that's not what her platform is about. So to dig up information on her and try to spread it all over the internet just because you are mad about the things that she is commentating on as it relates to your life is just really unfair. And so this particular woman is blaming this particular reactor for the fact that I guess she's trying to blame her for her life being in shambles the way it is, which is absolutely absurd, because this woman, she doesn't know these people personally. This is the internet, and these ladies bring a lot, and I do mean a lot. And when I say a lot, by a lot, I mean way too much of their personal business to the internet. Like, they bring things to the internet that nobody should ever know about them. But for clicks and views and the large platforms that they have, they spread their personal business. And so what you have is other women here, again, called reactors, that just share their thoughts and opinions about the things that these ladies are choosing to bring to the internet. And so the moral to the story of what I'm telling you is simply this. And I mean, they've been going back and forth on the internet. The lady in her 50s, the reactor, she has decided, look, I'm not about to go back and forth with you anymore. It's obviously something wrong with you. I don't even really care about you like that. This is just content. This is just YouTube. I get a coin off of this, and that's all it is to it. If you come here and talk about your business and I have something to say about it, I'm going to say it. And my audience wants to hear what I have to say, and so we're going to leave it at that. So she's decided that she's not going to, go back and forth and argue with this lady no more, and I don't blame her. But here's what I want to say, y'all, and this is just life in general, right? When you are on this platform, and us as content creators, sometimes we will tend to overshare. It just really depends on the content creator. Not everybody, but most content creators will at some point tell you something personal about themselves, especially if we've been on this platform long enough. Sometimes because we're people, right? And so when we have a following of people that talk to us, that come to see us on a regular basis, sometimes you feel that it's okay to vent to your audience. And it's nothing wrong with that, right? But I feel that you should be careful about what you vent about and how often you do it, right? and just, be limited in your venting, because everybody understands that at some point you're going to vent, because again, you are human. Just because you're a content creator does not mean you're not human. But when you choose to plaster all of your personal life on the internet, when you choose to plaster your sex life on the internet, your naked body, just all types of things that people should not know about you, then when somebody else chooses to come and talk about the things that you are doing, it is not the fault of that person that is commenting about what you're doing, or anybody in your comments, that your life is in shambles, or that you're being talked about all over the internet. Because when you choose to bring something to the internet to tell what you think is just your audience, which to me is absurd, because how you could think you're only talking to your loyal audience on this platform, I'll never know. There are all types of people that come and drop in and watch channels, and they're not a loyal subscriber, right? But when you come here and you think that you're only talking to your loyal audience and that it's just going to remain there, right, after you've talked about all these salacious things about yourself, then to me that says that it's something wrong with that individual, because people have the right to their opinion. People have the right to get on this platform and talk about the things that you, as the content creator, have chosen to share, whether you like it or not. It's a free country, right? And so to try and dox somebody else who is not telling their business, who is not sharing their life, who is not vlogging their life, but they are in a certain genre on this internet or on this platform, which is the reactors genre, to try to dox that person is another kind of evil, which this particular woman is very evil, because she's very, very miserable. And so to do that is just another kind of evil, right? And there are some very, very evil women on this platform. And so the other part of what I want to say is simply this, and this just goes for all of us. When you are an adult, you have to take accountability for your own actions. When you're a child and you're living under the rules and roof of your parents or parents, however your family situation went when you were growing up, when you're in that particular situation as a minor, you can't help the things that happen to you. You can't help the way your parents are. You can't help the way that you grow up. But once you become an adult, you have to conduct yourself as an adult. There's nobody to blame at that point. The way that your life turns out depends solely on the choices that you make from the age of 21. And I say 21 just because 18 is still very young, but still old enough to know, right? But I'm going to be fair and just say 21, because most of us kind of sort of just move out at 21, right? We're pretty much on our own by that time. So from the age of 21, whatever choices you decide to make, those choices are on you. You can't blame anybody for how you turn out in your adult life, because regardless of your childhood circumstances, you have a responsibility to yourself as an adult to treat yourself right, to decide how you want to represent yourself in the world. And you have a lot of entitled, spoiled brat, no accountability taking women in today's society. These are grown women in their 30s blaming other people for the fact that their lives cannot get off the ground. And we all have to ensure that our own lives get off the ground, because the world doesn't owe us anything, and the world certainly does not owe us understanding. So you have to decide what kind of adult and what kind of person you want to be, because whatever your mama was like, whatever your daddy was like, whatever whoever raised you was like, that was then and this is now. And so to continue to blame them is like judging them and giving them all of your power. If you are constantly blaming somebody else for your own actions as an adult, then you have totally given away your own power to those people, and you can never get ahead. You can never get ahead always telling somebody else that it's their fault, because the choices that you have decided to make in your adult life are your own choices. They are your own fault, regardless of what your parents was like, regardless of what your friendships have been like, or your relationships, or anybody on the internet and what they have to say about you based on what you've chosen to share on the internet. Because the one thing about it is simply this: if you don't bring your business to the internet, nobody would ever know. So then they wouldn't have an opportunity to discuss it. So I just thought that I would bring that up just as, a life lesson to, if somebody is young that may be watching me, they can probably maybe try to, understand what I'm saying and fix themselves. Or even somebody older that may still be sitting somewhere blaming their parents for the way that their life turned out. No, if you are over the age of 21, whatever your life is doing, it is your fault. Because we are all victims of victims. There is no perfect parent ever in the world. There never has been, and there never will be. So whatever your parents did for you while you were growing up, or tried to do for you, or didn't do for you, whatever, it's too late now. You got to move on, and you got to get yourself together. You got to do better than you feel like your parents should have, right? They say that the best revenge is living well. And so if you had less than a perfect childhood, don't sit around wasting your time blaming your parents. Get back at them by living well, by doing the right thing, or make them proud, right? By living well and doing the right thing, however you see it. That is done, y'all, because I have been really dreading getting that done, but I'm glad I did. Remember when I bought these? It's just a few more left in here, so I'm gonna get ready to pop these in the air fryer. And I'm just gonna go ahead and eat them. That's the spicy and the regular. And I really like them, and they are good. So I'm gonna eat those instead of just putting them back in the freezer, because I haven't had nothing to eat today. So the only thing I have to do now is get another container for all of my little stuff that I took out of the pantry to use in that other container. So I'm just gonna sit. I took the stuff. Anyway, this came out of that thing. And so now I gotta get me another setup for this and put it back in the pantry. Which it could probably just fit in my little acrylic thing that I have in there. I think that's what I'll do. And then the kitchen is clean. Like, it's not like I have to clean the kitchen or nothing. I just need to wipe down whatever I've been cleaning the freezer. That's really it, honey. And then when I go grocery shopping, I'm sure, I'm gonna have to just move a couple things around in there to get my stuff in there. But I don't have a whole lot of stuff on my grocery list. I have stuff on my grocery list to where when I bring it home, I got enough that will fit in the freezer and still be very neat for me to be able to see everything, because I get tired of not being able to see what's going on inside of that freezer. So I'm not trying to really pack it like that. I'm just trying to keep it to where we, got what we need, and, the stuff that we like. And then it can go in the freezer real neat. And then that way I can continue to see what's going on. Because I kept saying, I know that Carter did not eat all those corn dogs I bought him. And come to find out, he really didn't. They were in there this whole time. I just couldn't find them. So, that's how we rock with that. I like to go ahead and rinse out my coffee thing. I really do need a new coffee maker, y'all. I need to work on that. Like, I need to look and find me one. And I don't know if I want to try to look on Amazon or what, because Y'all know I have a love-hate relationship with Amazon. This is all purpose in case you don't know, in case you haven't seen my cleaning channel. I bought these. They came in purple, yellow, red, and blue. And so I take my big Mrs. Meyer's container, the refill, and I just put about 1/4 of a cup in here and fill the rest with water. So I have several of these in my laundry room. I need a new coffee pot, a new coffee maker, because this one, it'll do for now until I find another one, but I definitely need to get another one because that one is just not, my coffee doesn't taste as good, and so I know I need a new one. Like, it's just not the one I want anymore. It's obviously just getting old, and it's just time for a new one. So I didn't intend to clean out my my supply caddy underneath my cabinet, but as I was FaceTiming with my husband, I went under the sink. Actually, I wasn't FaceTiming with him at first. I went underneath the sink to put back the all-purpose, and I noticed that there was some brown stuff. Well, I noticed a smell, and so I was like, what the heck is that? So I pulled my cleaning caddy from underneath the sink, and so I saw something brown, and so I got on FaceTime with my husband to show him, because it looked like it was some kind of crack underneath there in one of the little elements that's underneath there, and then it was some brown stuff. So I got on FaceTime with him to show him what it was, and so he knew what it was, and so he said that he's gonna have his friend come out to take care of it, of course, since he's not home. So he's gonna have his friend who, does this sort of thing. In our old house, he would come out and like work on our air conditioning unit and that sort of thing. So he's gonna come to the house and replace whatever those little plastic things are down there, because they're starting to come apart, and so it's causing some type of leakage. It's not water, but it's something that my husband said, and so gonna have him replace those. But I was able to clean it up. It was nothing, serious, nothing that got stuck or anything. So I was able to clean it up, and then I just went ahead and cleaned out my caddy while I was at it, because some of it did get on the back of it and at the bottom, and yeah. So just to kind of end off, where I left off, I want to say that don't bring dysfunction or your dysfunction to the internet if you don't want people to comment on it, right? Because people are gonna do that. That's what people do. And if you are going to bring your dysfunction or your problems or your personal business or whatever you choose to bring to the internet, have a tough enough skin to be able to accept what somebody may have to say about it, be it a reactor or in your comments, right? Like, that's literally what you have to do as a content creator. I myself shared a personal story here with y'all about the situation that I was going through with my daughters. But I told you what I told you, and I cut it off. I did not keep that going. I don't continue to come here and talk about it because at the time I felt like I wanted to vent. I still don't regret that because I only told what I wanted my audience to know, and that was that. And turned out it ended up helping a lot of people. hundreds of women came to my comments and was telling me, that they had similar stories, and I was receiving tons of emails with thank yous, and because they just didn't know what to do, and just hearing what I had to say really did help them. And so after that, I left it alone, because anytime I come here and decide to share anything with my audience, I'm always going to think it through first. I'm also going to discuss it with my husband and, find out, get his advice and his counsel, find out what he has to say before I just say something on the internet that I should not be saying, and that later on I will regret, right? And so I think that it's okay to share something about yourself, but I also think that you have to, number one, have a thick skin and be ready for whatever comes next. And then also you have to use wisdom with the things that you're going to share. And that just doesn't pertain to the internet. It pertains to your everyday life, because that is something that I myself have had to learn just dealing with people in my everyday life. You have to learn what to share. You have to, use wisdom in the things that you share about yourself, because people are people, and women in particular are very judgmental, and we will judge people. You know what I'm saying? We'll do that, and we'll, look we'll give somebody the side eye in a minute without having a full understanding of what's going on. So I have even had to learn that, no, 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 no. Just share what you don't mind somebody knowing, and use wisdom in what you share. And so with that, I keep a lot of me to me, right? To myself, because what you also have to understand in life is that not everybody deserves your heart that way. Not everybody deserves to have a piece of your life that way. Not everybody deserves to have information about you that they're not going to be careful with, but that all they're going to do is use it against you, or in this case that I'm talking about with the other two ladies, use it as content to make money. Like, you really have to have wisdom when you are sharing your life with anybody. You just have to have wisdom in doing that, and that is going to bring you peace, and it's going to be a less stressful life, and it will allow you to be able to cultivate right relationships, right? When you learn how to deal with people in wisdom. And I'm going to end off with this conversation. The Bible in the book of Proverbs tells us to guard our hearts with all diligence, for it determines the course of your life. And so this is how, like I just mentioned, this is how you keep peace in your life. This is how you keep peace in your relationship. You have, in your relationships, right? Whatever those may be, you have to guard your heart. You cannot trust everybody with your heart just because they're in your comments saying that they care about you, just because they support you and have been supporting you for several years, just because they've been around in your personal life for several years. It doesn't mean anything. You just have to be careful and understand that you have to guard your own heart, because at the end of the day, you are the one who have to live with either the scars or whatever damage comes from you sharing too much about yourself. And then too, just to back up a little bit about accountability and taking it as an adult and not giving away your power in that way to other people by blaming them, I want to say this: when you start to take accountability and recognize and admit where you went wrong, right? Where you went wrong in the situation, whatever that may be, whatever the situation is. When you start to say, what was my part in this? What did I do wrong? And you can point that out and assess yourself and correct yourself and apologize and ask for forgiveness, etc., etc. Girl, your life is just on a whole nother level. Like, you have set yourself 10 feet in the air when you can do that. When you can take accountability for you and your wrongs, you have just set yourself 10 feet in the air. You don't know how good that feels, sis, until you actually do it. So this is exactly what I needed to do, which was clean my bathroom. This is my monthly cleaning. I am on a little bit of a schedule with my bathroom. I know that it's time for me to clean my bathroom when my laundry gets to the top of the basket like you see. Even though it may only be a couple loads, it's still full. And then also when my trash can gets full. And then also I can look at my shower and know that it's time for me to do my monthly cleaning to my bathroom, because my shower gets that deep fog on it, right? You know how the glass gets when it needs to be cleaned. And so that's always how I can tell when it's like, yeah, I need to get in here and get it done. So that's what I'm getting ready to do today. It feels amazing to have a clean bathroom, y'all. Like, I can't tell you how, at least for me, how good I feel once my bathroom is done, because I feel like I have accomplished so much when I have a clean bathroom.
I wish I had the same delusion that I did when I was 2 and didn't think that I could ruin anything at all. I could never fall. I wish I had that same conviction, convinced I never needed fixing. Yeah, that girl really knew her business. Where did she go? Yeah, she thought she could do anything, thought she could get anywhere. Confident she's number one, and if nothing, everybody's wrong. Used to be calm, now I can't remember how I used to do it. That I was a member of Confidence Club, cause that don't last forever. I wish I saw what she saw, I wish I knew what she knew. I love how she just owned it, but sadly I've outgrown it. I know I'm still that girl, but I don't know how to show it. Like she knew, like she knew, she knew, she knew. Wasn't really ready, no, I had to grow up, but it's so heavy and I'm feeling low. Unlearning all that was wrong for me. And I wish somebody would've it, should've warned it. No, they did, but I kept ignoring. Didn't wanna have to face it, but if I don't know it's gonna break me, oh. Yeah, she thought she could do anything, thought she could get anywhere. Confident she's number one, and if nothing, everybody's wrong. Used to be calm, now I can't remember how I used to do it. That I was a member of Confidence Club, cause that don't last forever. I wish I saw what she saw, I wish I knew what she knew. I love how she just owned it, but sadly I've outgrown it. I know I'm still that girl, but I don't know how to show it. Like she knew, like she knew, she knew, she knew. It's like sitting in a boat, wondering if it is going to float. Now that I've packed all my things, is there anything else I should bring? Yeah, all that shit that I can't. Man, that baggage is heavy. Baby, I got reason to worry. Please don't tell me I got reason to worry now. Ooh.
kollar dig hela tiden. Hej, hej. Nu ska jag zooma in dig lite så att jag kommer närmare dig. Då kan du säga hej mamma.
Hej mamma.
Hej pappa.
Hej pappa.
I wish I saw what she saw. I wish I knew what she knew. I love how she just don't. But sadly I've outgrown. I know I'm still that girl, but I don't know how to show it. Like she knew, like she knew, she knew, she knew. I wish I saw what she saw. I wish I knew what she knew. I love how she just don't. But sadly I've outgrown it. I know I'm still that girl, but I don't know how to show it. Like she knew, like she knew, she knew, she knew. Baby, know that she knew. That girl knew.
So not a fan of I was about to say the shower. The towel holders that are in the bathroom. The houses that they build nowadays, in the new builds, you don't get towel holders. And so we didn't get any, of course. And so we bought these, and I don't like them. I've never really liked them. So we have these, and then the toilet holders in each bathroom looks like this as well. And so I have plans to even change that out because I actually want to I want to keep the towel holders in here. I just want to take them a little bit lower. I don't want them to be as high as they are now. I want to buy some different ones and take these lower. And then I want to add some smaller shelving like what you see behind me. I want to add some more of those. Like I want to add like one to each wall. But of course they'll be smaller. But I want to add one to each wall because I'm really loving the shelving in my bathroom. I think it's just really bringing it out. I'm looking at some benches for in here as well. Some small ones just to put up against the side of the tub. Not ones as in, plural, just like one. I'm looking at some, but I'm going to choose one to put up against the tub. Because even though our bathroom is small, I can still do, a few more things to it and just get it how I want to see it. Again, since we're staying in our house and, I can make plans now. So just looking at a lot of things, I can now vacuum the bathroom floor since I'm done with the vanity before I move on to the shower. The tub did not need to be cleaned because that's already been cleaned. I cleaned that when my husband got back on the road because he used it when he was home. And so before I get in the shower and wet up the floor, I went ahead and vacuumed whatever may have been on the floor like I always do when I clean here. So yeah.
If only I had listened for a while, I would have told you I miss your smile. I thought of you as a friend who can't let go.
My apologies if y'all hear my heater in the background. You probably hear the vent. It's directly over my bed, as you know, or you may not know, honey. I don't know. But when I close it, it tends to be a little bit louder. But I close the vent because I don't like to have the heat blowing on me because I get hot at nights. So yeah, so I am now finishing up the shower. I don't take time to dry the shower or anything like that. All I want is for it to be clean. I don't, do anything deep when I'm cleaning showers unless they just absolutely need it, especially if I'm in the home of a client. But with my shower, I clean it once a month. And so I know my shower really, really well. And I don't have to do too much to it. All it takes is some good soap, which is the Dawn, the blue original Dawn that you saw me using. I swear by it. If you haven't seen any of my previous videos, honey, soap, soap, soap. Blue original Dawn, blue original Dawn, blue original Dawn. Honey takes care of the job, okay? And so I just soak my shower down, wipe it out, or rinse it out real good when I'm done. I let it, drip dry. And then what I do is I will take some glass cleaner and I will wipe down the outside of my shower to give it a nice little shine. But other than that, I am just concerned about it being super clean and, completing the task. That's the one thing about it. You don't have to make everything super deep if you keep up on the maintenance of your home. Like if you're keeping up on the maintenance, sis, you don't have to worry about scrubbing, okay? The one thing about me, I love to step inside of my shower after I have cleaned it and soaked it down real good, honey. Because taking a shower in a thoroughly clean shower just makes me feel cleaner. Like I feel like I can get out and put on that comfortable attire that I'm getting ready to jump into, and then kick back with a movie or some content, that I want to watch, or a book or the Bible or whatever I'm choosing to do after I'm getting ready to wind down after my clean shower. Okay, girl, get into it, honey. Get into it.
I've been thinking about you. I'm waiting for it all to come true. I'm longing to hear you say, you know that I miss us. I wanna be the one that you trust, 'cause you have stole my heart away.
So I just separated my laundry, which I don't have that much of, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway, y'all. It feels so good to have the bathroom clean, and especially my shower, y'all. I did do my toilet, my water closet, but I didn't do it on camera because it wasn't dirty anyway. I just wanted to give it a little wipe down, you know what I'm saying? Just give the toilet a little wipe down. But yeah, it feels so good to just have the bathroom clean. That freezer is looking so good. I'm gonna have to show y'all what that looks like. And then I only have 2 loads of laundry if I don't include those towels over there. I don't really need to wash towels today, so I'll probably just do this 1 load. Carter has laundry over there that I've already done that's completely clean. It just needs to be folded and taken upstairs. I don't need to clean up upstairs because I did that earlier this week, Monday as a matter of fact. And the only thing I probably need to do up there is just vacuum because I did everything else up there already. Just because I like to see the carpet looking fresh. And then that's really it, y'all. I'm going to take Carter to Freddy's because that's where he wants to go. He has been asking me about it. So I told him I would take him for lunch today. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head on up there. These pants I got on, y'all, are too big because I have lost so much weight, girl. And so I really need on a belt or something. But it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, I probably won't wash those towels today. I'm just going to throw in this load. And then this is just really because I don't have a lot. And I don't want a lot to pile up. So that's really why I'm doing this load. Or these 2 loads. Because it's not much. Yeah, we'll do it 30 minutes. Oh, that's no quick one. Yeah, that's 55 minutes. So we'll wash that. So we'll wash this 1 load. I try to do a load every other day, if not every day. So I'll probably do this load tomorrow. But this one, I'm going to do today and then maybe get it folded, maybe not, girl. Y'all know how I do. Y'all, so laundry is getting done. Let me show y'all this, girl. Look, I remember when I ain't had no space over here. Girl, I got all this space, girl. And look, not only do I have all of this space, but I can still just walk through. I can walk over. I can walk back. I can slide over. Like, this laundry room just feels like a whole new room. It feels like it's been renovated. For real, y'all. Like, oh, girl, I'm excited, girl. Like, I don't feel crowded in there no more. Okay, let me show y'all the freezer. Turn on the light. This is how the freezer looks. It looks really good. All of my little small stuff where I can find Carter's corn dogs, chicken nuggets, and stuff like that up here. Ice cream is in this little field right here. And then if I need to stick something back there in the back, I can. Or if I need to push that back and stick something in the front, I can. And then down here is just how this is looking. So I'm only gonna buy like 4 packs of chicken tomorrow at the store. And then I'm gonna stock up on my little Amy's meals that I like. And so it's just gonna be stuff that can actually fit in here. And then I still have plenty of room on this side, you know what I'm saying, to squeeze a thing or two if I want to. But yeah, this is how it looks. Yeah, our girl looks so much better than it did before, honey. Also, I did order my chair covers from Wayfair. They are so cute. I cannot wait till they get here so I can show y'all. And then I also ordered an extra piece for over here on my little knick-knack stand as well. So y'all will be seeing that. I don't know if you'll get it in this vlog or the next one, but you know you're gonna see it, honey. So that is it, family. I hope that you enjoyed this clean with me vlog, honey. And I will see you in the next one.